to another ballet class. This week I'm going to be teaching from home, so I cleared out a little space here. I'll do the best I can. So you're going to start with your typical warm-up at the bar, and then we will go on to some bar exercises. So we're going to start with ponies. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to make them a little more complicated, you'll go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be really careful to not do this, which would be sickling. So you really want to try to keep that foot parallel. Okay, so we're going to try to pull my pants up a little bit. We're going to add another little exercise to this. So you're going to go up, turn it out, parallel, and down. Up, out, parallel, and down. Push up and out, parallel, switch, up and out, parallel, switch, up and out, parallel, switch, up and out, parallel, switch. Moving on from here, we're going to go on to our ponies in first position. So we're going to press up 1. Now remember, don't drop your feet back. You want your weight to be into that big toe, to the inside of this ankle and the inside of that foot are in line. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to make them a little more complicated, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, don't drop your weight into that toe unless you're on point. You want to make sure it's come back over before you switch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Next up is our forced arch combination. So we're going to demi-plie 1, 2, 3, squeeze together 4. 1, 2, squeeze, plie, force the arch, elevate up and down, plie, force the arch, elevate up, now reverse, elevate, plie, forcing the arch, heels into the floor, squeeze together, up, force the arch, heels into the floor, squeeze together, up, force the arch, heels into the floor, squeeze together, up, force the arch, heels into the floor, squeeze together. So now we're going to go back to a parallel position. And you're going to demi, force the arch, up and down. 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 Now we're going to reverse it. Up, plie, heels and straight. If you need to take these slower, feel free. Up and plie and down. Last one. Up and plie, heels into the floor and straight. So you're going to, you want to try to keep the foot as flat on the floor as you can as it goes out. So it presses up to tendu. You're going to swivel the leg in, out. If you're on point, you're going to press past your box. If you're not, you're going to press past your forced arch, straighten and close. So tendu, swivel, reach and close. Again, tendu, swivel, reach and close. Tendu, swivel, reach and close. 4 more. Tendu, swivel, force the arch and close. Tendu, swivel, force the arch and close. Again, if you're on your box, swivel, stay over the top of your box and close. Last one. Tendu, swivel, reach, left side. Tendu. You're going to kind of turn that leg in, swivel, reach, and close. Tendu, swivel, reach, and close. Tendu, swivel, reach, and close. Tendu, swivel, reach. 4 more. Tendu, swivel, reach, and close. Tendu, swivel, reach, and close. 2 more, tendu, swivel, reach, and close, tendu, swivel, reach, and close.
So we're gonna start with your right foot. You're gonna do dig, dig, up, and down. So you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, up 5, down 7. 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 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, up 5, down 7. 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 Now you guys will probably be at your bar doing that, just like we do the other conditioning exercises, but I don't have a bar in front of me, and if I put a chair you can't see me, so I'm just going to try it. Okay, so another conditioning exercise we're going to do, you're going to start in a very slight parallel position. You're going to plie down, squeeze into first. So you want your feet far enough apart. That's kind of the guessing game for me. Sometimes I'm too far apart or too close together. So you're going to plie parallel, squeeze into first, back to parallel and up. Plie, squeeze to first, parallel and up. Plie, squeeze to first, parallel and up. Plie, squeeze to first and up. Plie, squeeze to first, parallel and up. Plie, squeeze to first, parallel. 2 more. Plie, squeeze to first. You should see that nice diamond shape. Parallel and up. Last one. Plie and squeeze and out and up. Good. Hi guys, on this next exercise, make sure to keep both the working leg and the supporting leg straight throughout the exercise. I notice when reviewing the video, my legs look a little bit bent, but they should not be. So just wanted to give you that tip. So this next exercise we're going to do is just going to be working on kind of engaging and activating those muscles in the arch of your foot, because we all know that we want to get that really pretty point. Right, and some of us are going to have higher arches than others, so it's going to be a little bit easier. So if you have flatter feet, sometimes it's harder to get as high of a point and as high of a releve, but that's okay, you can still work with that. So this exercise is going to help to engage those muscles. So we're just going to go ahead and tendu out to second. So I'm at a demi point, if you can see that. I'm at a demi point, I'm going to go to full arch and down. All the way up and down, all the way up and down, all the way up. Make sure I'm pressing into the ball toe, flattening those toes out, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Good, left side. 5, 6, 7, 8, up and press, push off and press, really press up and in, out and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, so for this combination, you're going to start in first position. Your arms will lift and open. You're going to demi and straighten, demi and straighten. You'll grand plie and up, and then plie and up, plie, rond et jambe to second. So you do demi and grand plie, and then you cambre over. You're going to plie through second position, over and back, rond et jambe, close fit. Then demi, and you'll do a nice grand plie all the way down and up. After the grand plie, you're going to keep these legs in plie, plie, squeeze, plie, squeeze, plie, squeeze, plie, and up. Then cambray forward, 2, 3, all the way flat, tuck the hand behind the leg and your hold, 6, 7, 8. You come up, 1, 2, 3, cambray back, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now we'll try it with music. You guys are going to ground plie all the way down. Arm back up. Cambray forward, 1. Now wrap and pull, nose to the knee. Flat back up. Cambray back. You guys are going to ground plie all the way down. Arm back up. Cambray forward, 1. Now wrap and pull, nose to the knee. Flat back up. Cambray back. Moving on to our tendu combination. Going to start with your right foot in 5th position. Right arm up. You will tendu and close, tendu and close, tendu side, close front, tendu, close back, tendu and close, tendu and close, tendu, close side, tendu, close front. So then we're going to do something new. You're going to go front and side, closing front. Watch out, kitty. Back and side, if you can see that. Front and side, side and back and side. So you're just changing feet. So I'll probably look reversed to you guys when I'm using my right foot. I do my right foot comes up, and then my left foot goes out to second and closes front. So I can use my right leg to go back and close 5th, and then my left leg again to close back. And we'll do that 2 times through. So you're wanting to make sure that your feet are staying on the floor as long as they can. You're working through that toe before you bring it back, and you're always leading with this heel, okay? All right, let's try it with music. dégagé, slow and slow, and fast and fast and fast. Alice a cone, slow and slow, close back and front and back, dégagé back, slow and slow, and fast and fast and fast. Alice a cone, close front and back, and front, back, front. Then we have dégagé, en croix, and back and side, and front and side, and back and side. And 1, 2, 3, swivel 1, 2, up, swivel 1, 2, 3, swivel in, out, bat, ma, and close. Ready? Ready? We're going to start our frappe and fondue combination. So you're going to start in fifth position with your right foot in front. Okay, so you're going to frappe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fondue 7, 8 to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and plie to the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie 7 to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, then 1, plie, side, plie, back, plie, side, plie, do that again, and side, and back, side. So from here, you're going to go tendu, fondue, and stretch and close, tendu, fondue, stretch, close back, tendu, fondue, stretch and close, tendu, fondue, stretch and close. Make sure that supporting leg's really turned out, sorry. Also make sure you're leading with that heel, that we're not sickling that foot. Okay, let's try it with music. Ready to fondue? To the back. To the side. Really brushing through that floor. En claw. Again. And fondue. Fondue. Stretch. Ready to fondue. To the back. To the side. Really brushing through that floor. En claw. Again. And tendu. Tendu. Stretch.
the leg you're standing on is turned out, down, up. Now hold, passe and back, and switch left foot. Make sure the leg you're standing on is turned out, down, up. Now hold, passe and back, and switch left foot. Hi, it's time for Petite Allegro. I'm just going to be marking through it and calling out what comes next, so do your best to try and follow along. Saute 1, 2, 3, 4. Second and first, second and first, 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 second and first, second and fifth. Royale, royale, changement, changement, changement. Royale, royale, changement, changement, changement. Then glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. Then you have échappé. These are on demi. Échappé. Sisson, 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 sisson. Now, jeté. Then you have temps levé, temps levé, temps levé, temps levé. Then, jeté. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Temps levé, temps levé, temps levé. We go to pirouettes. Tendu, prepare, pirouette, and forth. Tendu, out of rotation, turn, turn, left side, tendu, and forth, pirouette, again, forth, and finish. Now, tendu, fifth position front, we towards the right. Again, tendu, spot front, landing plie, left side. Tendu, plie fifth, we tour to the left. Tendu, plie fifth, and we tour.
Next, we're going to work on ballet. Ballet means to toss. We've worked a little bit on this in class, but this is going to be a more detailed tutorial. When practicing, you want to think of your focus being on the outward action and transferring weight from one leg to the other. We're going to start with a breakdown at the bar, and then we'll move from the bar to center floor where you can try to add the jump. I've included a video tutorial on here. She does a really lovely breakdown and has really beautiful technique. I thought it would be beneficial for you guys. So enjoy!
So I'm going to begin by looking at the ballet without a jump. So I'm going to do this at the bar so I can do it really slowly for you, but you can of course do this in the centre as well. So starting in the fifth position, I'm going to keep my inside leg at the front because I think it will be easier for you to see, but you can of course do it with the other leg in front as well. So starting in the fifth position, I'm going to take my inside leg to the retiré devant position. So that's going to be right underneath my knee here. Then from here I'm going to extend that leg devant on the fondue, very much like a développé. Then from here it's going to come back to that retiré position. It's going to come back down to the fifth and swap with the other leg. So my other leg is now at the back of my knee. From here I'm going to extend that leg going through the attitude into the arabesque behind me. Then from here, I will come back to the retiré, I will swap with the other leg, and then I'm going to extend to the front. And that is the full ballet. So you can see that it's going from one leg to the other. When you are practicing your ballets, you should really think about the emphasis being on the out. And you can link this in with the timing of how you perform your ballets. So, for example, from that fifth position, I would be thinking about extending the leg on the one. So, for example, I would have and a one and a two. So you're really thinking about getting the leg out on the count. So when you are changing the legs from one position to the other, from the retire devant to the retire derrière, and vice versa. Make sure that the foot is really drawing up the leg and it's not coming up to the knee this way. You want to keep it really close to the other leg, and you really feel like you're replacing one foot with the other. So from here it comes in, and then it's like you're replacing the other foot. So you really keep it underneath your centre. So let's have a look at the ballottés more at the petit allegro level. So we're going to keep the legs a little bit lower. So when I showed you earlier at the bar, we really looked at coming with the leg all the way up to the retire. But when you're doing it with a jump, you can also do it with the foot just at the coup de pied height, so just around the ankle bone. So again, I'm going to stay on the open alignment because I think that will be an easier angle for you to see what's going on. So for the ballotté, without the jump first, just to show you what's going on, from here, I'm going to go from the coup de pied, and then it's going out this way, and then you're going to change from here. This is where the jump happens, and then you change as you go to the back. So you can see it's the same mechanics that we were looking at the bar, but now you are going to add a jump right in the middle when you swap from one leg to the other. Let me show you the ballottés with the jump. It is so important that you stretch your foot as you extend the leg. I see this a lot, that as the foot is coming out this way and you're changing from one leg to the other, it becomes too much of a kick. You are, of course, trying to get that leg out. Remember, we talked about the emphasis being on the out, but that is still with a pointed foot. And that's the same at the front, and again, as you go to the back. I also think it is worth mentioning again about keeping the leg crossed when the leg is at the front, and then again as you change and take the leg to the back. Make sure that that leg isn't opening and opening this way, but it's staying crossed at the front and also at the back. This is really important as it means that you're really engaging those important inside thighs.
I hope you guys enjoyed class. Again, I wish that I could be with you, but this is a situation we're in. We're making the best of it. We're thinking about all of you. I miss you all. I love you all so much. And hopefully I will see you soon. So really hoping that we see you video yourself taking some of these classes, and then you can post to your Instagram, tag the studio Instagram, which is
Andrews.studiostm.
we're really hoping to see your videos, and we will give you a shout out on our page. And if you guys have any questions, just remember you can always text me or shoot me an email or shoot me a message on Instagram, and I will answer any questions you have. All right, enjoy.